So recently I got this HP laptop off of a family member, and we have it here now, but it is very disgusting because smoke. They smoked. Like like it's so gross that you touch it and just everything comes off and it looks slightly cleaner every time. So we're gonna be seeing if this thing works or not real soon, but before that happens, I have to get this thing cleaned some because I do not want to be touching this the whole time. I don't really know where gloves are right now. Let's just see how bad it really is here. It looks better already, but man, it's bad. I don't really know what laptop this is, other than it's an HP one, but we have VGA without screws, Ethernet, HDMI, USB port, microphone, headphone, micro SD, not micro SD, it's just SD card. And we have a DVD drive, 2 more USB ports, a charger port, which looks like it uses the same sort of charger as Dell is used to, and lock slot, no ports on the back. We have a couple speakers on the front and a couple underneath of it, it looks like. I'm gonna keep cleaning this. And as you can tell, I'm not in a regular room because this thing's just so gross. I wouldn't want to put it on like a table. So we're doing it in a bathroom. Makes sense to me, doesn't it? The level of grime in this like keyboard, which looks worse off the camera, is beyond anything I have seen before. This thing's dirtier than the laptop I got in the dumpster before. Looks like it only goes back about that far. Some AMD thing going on, and this is the only thing I can seem to think about with this laptop is called. I'm not finding much other information on it. These sort of laptop stuff just gonna be hard to take apart a lot of the time, and smoke is not very easy to clean out of this stuff. So I'm probably never gonna get perfectly clean, but I just need to be clean enough. Well, it's clean enough though. I don't feel like I'm just gonna like get a disease. Maybe not fully true, but clean enough. So I'm gonna plug it in and we'll see what happens. Yeah, it just looks like a Dell charger, I don't see any lights over there. That might be concerning. Let's see. Does anything happen? Ooh. But that was quick. We have a hard drive. I can hear it. I'm not going to show that. There is an account on here. This is Windows 8. They didn't get updated to Windows 10, so it's either not been used for a long time or updates have just been skipped. This is personal hard drive and stuff. I don't know. So I'm not going to go into that. But let's see about this drive. No. Kind of gross too, though. I'm going to see if I can get into the BIOS, see hardware and stuff. I just noticed as well we have a weird green line of pixels. Don't know what key I pressed it in here, but we have an HP 2000 notebook PC, which I guess makes sense. We have some AMD E300 APU with Radeon HD graphics. That seems interesting. I really want to check that out, actually. Windows 8. Let's see what else. It still has the time and date. That's good. I'm also a bit disappointed. It only has 4 gigabytes of RAM. That might be upgradable, though, so that might not be a problem. I think we're going to take this apart just a little bit underneath the flaps on the bottom. Yeah, at least this thing works, right? This is impressive, almost, because it's kind of been abused, I'd say. But yeah, let's get to turning it down in a minute. One cool thing, has a removable battery that easily, which is weird for HP. I guess I get some screws out and try to get the rest of this, maybe. Or do these just come up? I'll find out. Okay, yeah, see, they need a screw for that. And then maybe this one over here has a screw to take out. I just want to take these open right now. I don't want to tear the whole thing down. No, it's like super cool. Like you remove this screw here and there's like a little latch thing over here. Like you move it, and then this seems to just like come up or something. Oh wait, no, that's for the battery. I'm just dumb. Okay, well that's opened up. Here's our wireless card, which only has one antenna for some reason. And RAM. We have 2 slots. What speed of RAM is this? Oh, I actually have these. I think I have another one of these I can just pop right in. From like that HP computer I got rid of before, like a few months ago. That's good. I'll pop that in there later. 2 more screws and we can view the hard drive. I just want to see the capacity and model. It looks like we can remove a keyboard by just removing a screw, which is good because this keyboard's still gross. Got that out. You have to use it with like a little prying tool, like a guitar pick sort of thing to really get those to come up. Maybe your fingernails will work. Interestingly, we have a regular sort of BIOS battery instead of like those little ones that like black wrapper looking things. It's kind of still gross in here, unfortunately, and I'm going to check out what we got here. Okay, so this is a 500 gigabyte hard drive at SATA 2, 5400 RPMs, similar to another drive I have. I guess this is HGST, whoever that is. This was March 2013, so I guess that's when the laptop was probably manufactured. Makes sense to me. I'm going to put this back, and then we're just going to wrap it up. The whole thing's made of, like, plastic, which is, like, meh. At least this is upgradable HP. And, like, these like, little flaps have these screws that just don't fall out. Which is kind of nice, assuming you don't wreck the screws. So, yeah, there's our first look at this HP 2000 notebook that has kind of been abandoned. Well, not really abandoned. Well, it just looks like it's not being used forever, so maybe it's abandoned. I don't know. So, we're going to probably install something on this in the future. Probably just going to start with, like, Windows 10. We're not doing that today because I don't know if there's anything important on this hard drive or not. So, I'm going to have that checked out. Probably going to swap out the hard drive or something. But yeah, we're probably going to install Windows 10 on this someday and maybe try to play some games, but not today. I might clean it a little bit more later because it's still kind of gross. But yeah, there's the HP 2000 notebook. Thank you guys for watching the video. Anybody else? Anybody have any experience with this laptop? I'm probably going to also give it a RAM upgrade on a part 2, since I just have these laying around apparently. And I'm probably going to have to get farther in here and make sure the heat sink's nice and clean because this thing might overheat. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you again for watching.